Hello dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Muhammad Ashraf and you're watching Ashraf Kakar channel. Dear students, in this chapter we will be discussing about the geography. Geography is the sciences of planet Earth, in which we will discuss different topics. Just starting from Earth structure and composition, then we will cover the tectonic plates in detail, then minerals, rocks and types of rocks, and the classification of rocks as well. Then we'll discuss the latitude and longitude of Earth, then the relationship of Earth and Sun towards each other. And at the end, we will also cover the climate and weather and its current scenario in the global world. So, dear students, before starting the first topic about the structure and composition of the Earth, we need to know about different sciences that comes under the geography. That included the lithosphere. The lithosphere is the study of the crust, the mantle, and the core of Earth, which is a solid mantle object. ठीक है, इसमें जमीन के साख्त के बारे में पढ़ाया जाता है कि जो जमीन के मुख्तलिफ लेयर्स हैं. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल the surface area, which is called the crust, then mantle, and then the core. So that comes under the lithosphere. Then comes the atmosphere, which is above Earth. It is called the atmosphere. It includes different layers of gases which has surrounded the Earth. Then comes the hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is the total amount of water on Earth, including underground as well as in the air. Then comes biosphere. Biosphere is the existing all ecosystems, including the oceanic, dark environment, forests, mountainous, etc. जितने भी ecosystems पाए जाते हैं जमीन के ऊपर, पानी में, and in the air, that all includes the biosphere. Then we study beyond the planet Earth. That's called the geology. Geology is the science of astronomical objects. It is not only about the study of planet Earth, but scientists do study about the astronomical objects and the celestial bodies like other planets, like the sun, and the other solar systems like the asteroids and meteoroids. Then comes the meteorology. Meteorology is the study of weather. It is the interdisciplinary subject in which land, ocean, as well as the air are covered, and they are studied together. Then comes the climatology. The climatology is the study of atmosphere and the changing patterns of weather over time. Then comes the biogeography. Biogeography is the study of distribution of species, either they are inside water, on land, or in the air. Then comes the oceanography. Oceanography is the study of all aspects of ocean. There are 5 kinds of ocean. There are seas, there are lakes. So all the study about the ocean, deep seas, high seas. So there comes under the oceanography. Then in the last comes the hydrology. Hydrology is the study of movement, distribution, and management of water. How water are distributed, how the cycle of water is complete, and the different countries in the world have their management of water by making the reservoirs in order to restore water. So dear students, starting with the first topic, that is the structure and composition of Earth. Earth can be defined in 2 ways. One is the mechanical division and the other one is the chemical division. Mechanically, Earth is divided into the lithosphere, the Aesthenosphere, Mesosphere, Mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. While chemically, the Earth is divided into 4 regions: the crust, mantle, outer core, as well as the inner core. If we talk about the Earth crust starts from the surface of the Earth and then ranges within range of 40 to 70 kilometer thick in the continent. Like for example, we have in this picture, this is the continent region where it shows the mountains in the continent region. So in this region, this crust ranges 40 to 70 kilometers, while in the oceanic region, the Earth is thick and it just ranges from 5 to 10 kilometers. So in the deepest area of the crust, which is this one, here the temperature exists of about 870 degrees Celsius, while the total density of this region of the crust ranges 2.8 gram per centimeter cube. So dear students, then we have the second region, that is the mantle. Mantle is of about 2,900 kilometers deep. This mantle is divided into two parts by the seismologists. It starts from Moho. Moho is a layer or a boundary between the crust and the mantle. So the boundary lies between the crust and uh, mantle. That's called the Moho region. So this mantle is divided into upper mantle and the lower mantle. So this upper mantle starts from the Moho region and it keeps on going till the depth of 400 kilometers. This upper mantle is composed of iron and magnesium silicate. And the important region, the Aesthenosphere, this area, the Aesthenosphere lies in the upper mantle. Then after mantle deep from 900 kilometers to 670 kilometer deep is called the transition zone. It is the second region of the mantle, which lies in between 400 kilometers to 670 kilometers. It is the transition zone where the minerals exist and they change from one form to another form with the passage of time. While this below 670, below 670 there exists till this point till this point we have a region that's called the lower mantle. The mantle is divided into three types or into three regions: the upper mantle, the transition zone, and the lower mantle, which is composed of magnesium, silicon, and iron. And this is a fixed region. This region does not go any transition phase just because of the pressure on its center. So then we have the third part, that is the core region. Here is, and this core region is further divided into two parts, the outer core and the inner core. The inner core is the centermost region and the outer core is the second centermost. While the outer core is composed of the liquid material which is composed of nickel iron alloy. This nickel iron alloy remains in the liquid form, which changes its form or its composition from one form to another with the passage of time. And the thickness of this outer core remains 2300 kilometers, while the magnetic field of Earth is purely controlled by the outer core. While on the other hand, the inner core is of solid and is composed of iron, and it always remains solid just because of the extremely high pressure of Earth because of its center. Mechanically, Earth is divided into four regions. First is the lithosphere. Before the lithosphere and the first part of the mantle, because the crust and mantle are divided in this region by a boundary called as Moho. Okay? Below the lithosphere, there remains an area of Aesthenosphere. And above the core and the lower region of mantle is called the Mesosphere. Now this Aesthenosphere is ranges in an area of 100 kilometers to 350 kilometers deep till this region up to the Mesosphere, and then comes the core, the upper core and the inner core. So dear students, if we summarize the overall calculation of the division of the Earth in crust, mantle, and the core zone, so it can be said that the crust ranges up to 770 kilometers, while the mantle covers a total area of 2,900 kilometers, while the core, both the upper and lower core, covers the 3,500 kilometers. And if we add all these regions of the earth, it becomes one radius, and one radius is equal to 300 6,378. So here comes one diameter of the earth. One diameter of the earth is of about 12,756 kilometers, and one radius, half of the diameter, becomes one radius. One radius is equal to 6,378 kilometers, while the whole circumference of the earth, that becomes 40,000 and only 75 kilometers, while most of its density lies in the core region, basically the lower core. It is of about 5.2 gram per centimeter cube. So it was all about the earth and the structure and composition of the earth. See you in the next lecture.